Vegas, Nevada. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Buckeyes will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for some running room.
No, you want me to do that for your nose? All right, give me a second. Let me finish this game, and I'll do it. After I'm done with the game, though. Okay, Sarai? So go play.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Hold on, money.
I tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous
I ain't trying to hold
in
you.
his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got enough for the first. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 50.
Damn, I'm shooting the gap. What the fuck else I got to do?
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Using his feet. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, they start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent. But there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start that everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? Like, you can start climbing quickly and really get a high.
A shot toward the end zone.
What, dog? It wouldn't let me turn around and pick it. That was an interception. Lonnie?
They're on the board first here in the season opener. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going.
Dog, that should have been a pick, dog.
That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the
Yeah, be quiet.
coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Baby girl, don't be throwing all those little plastic balls up in here.
They go to the ground. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
It didn't let me throw the freaking ball. What is going on with the controls?
Well, this defense knew coming
This
into
is the
this
second
game,
time it didn't let me throw the ball.
quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It is changed.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
Yeah, those comeback routes can be tough to cover defensively, but nice job staying in the receiver's hip pocket and knocking that ball down.
I eyed one receiver. I got to look at the whole field.
A third down
Huh?
try for the offense.
What you mean she hit herself?
Pressure is
Fuck,
underway,
man.
and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
They came ready to play, guys. Offense goes right down the field on their first drive to score a touchdown. Now their defense is playing lights out. Second sack of this opening drive. And one thing this coach does a great job of, he gets his team ready to go, and you're seeing it here on the big stage.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short.
He hit you with the handoff.
Out of the gun. For a crease. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last
You
play.
said this the cloud streaming one?
All cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework.
Oh, what about it?
This game, and right now it's bang on.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time
You could
left,
buy
and
one.
ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. TCU.
Oh, you still need Wi-Fi, right?
A wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Horned Frogs Nation with them too. This was
I'm gonna
supposed to be
see
a
shit.
road test, and
Pause.
instead, it felt like a walk through the park in Fort Worth. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth, but now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can... an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his
Hold on,
fingerprints all
Jimmy.
over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle
No,
for
I'm like
loss.
saying,
These
like,
are
hold
the kind
on
of
real
plays
quick.
that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
I gotta get to the party.
Enough for the
What
first
you
down
gotta
and
press?
once more. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Punts it out of the air. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Moving closer to the red zone. It's at the 27 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, they're after him. Big guy smells it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by
Finally
so
gave me
many
one.
points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Makes a move. He's got it out. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being
That was a
special.
button, too.
And the extra point was good as
That
they
wasn't even
finished the
tempo.
drive.
That was a button.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on second down.
Hold on, bro.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Longhorns in the hurry up. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop.
48.
He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
I don't know.
You know, as a defense, you can have
Nah,
the
'cause
right call,
nah,
and
I
the
can't
right
be.
guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all.
They'll never be letting me get them bitches.
Throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And right down the middle. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Texas. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down.
Now get out the corner, PG.
It's complete on the right side. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident.
What the fuck?
From these early mistakes.
The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to go up top and running out in the half. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Spits it out to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down cover.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Flips it out in the flat. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the defenders. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now, we got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. This kick would be hard enough straight on. 57 yards. He's also on the left hash. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be 1 drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
I gotta get the premium money.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the right.
He got it.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now a little bit, a lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
They're working that left side. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires left. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I need to figure that out.
He's going to run it. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
That's the 20. He's got space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Texas!
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Louisville rolled to victory. And how about that Cardinals quarterback? Remember, this is a program that produced Lamar Jackson. So to gush about a play caller there, that's saying something. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it on the right. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he puts through the extra point. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Got his man out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. That is exactly why they called the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open, dump it to him, let him do the rest, let him get the 1st down.
Here's a heat. Buying some time. And the quarterback will
Hit them like that, like I do on my big, what he takes.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page.
Yeah, he only got an 83.
And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Now adjusting.
Really, really nice play, and I
Foul
love
jump
bringing
shooter.
speed on the field. The more dime packages, the better on those third down situations. Now I got faster guys chasing in the back end with the receivers, and when the QB scrambles outside the pocket, I got a DB now going to try to get that QB. Makes all the difference in the world.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll pull it down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
The Longhorns come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on third down. Got the quick pass. Inside the 25. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the...
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Fires to the tight end. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A strike downfield.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is
Or
inexperienced
he
in a
check us,
freshman
yeah.
quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. He makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's
At a
thrown multiple
49%.
interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense. And that's by so
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw again. Floating away. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great
Gotta
hands
go
all
pick
the
some
time.
food up when
But
we
you
done before we play with them.
always remember
With our five.
your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Tries to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. We all count our stats at the end of the season. We look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. All these plays still matter.
Here comes the heat. Hits the open man. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. With a virtually insurmountable deficit this late in the game, might as well try to put a little window dressing on it. They'll go for it, 4th and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground, and most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The throw to the outside is complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. Use the play fake now to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Wide open.
The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's not afraid to go deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to
How that wasn't a seal. Mm-hmm.
Jim, are you green now? Not like, how you know what your battery percent now?
Better.
Switch with me on defense.